morning, everyone. Look at our beautiful plants. They've received their weekly ration of 1 ice cube. This one gets 2. And that is what we call lazy plant caring for. Here's another one. This is how we water our plants when we're in a rush. We put ice cubes in. And actually, it does well. They're doing well. Like, this one's growing a whole new situation. Hey, babe, you ready to go canoeing? Yes. We're going canoeing? Yahoo! Underwater. Here we go. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. We are going canoeing with our coffee. I'm gonna drink this on the way. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Whoa. Look what I did. I put that canoe on the car all by myself. Well, I had Allie help me put it on, and then I did the ratchet straps. So if the canoe falls off the car, it's my fault, lol. Look at that beauty. Oh yeah. I'm so excited. Okay, look at this sun. It's so bright. It's so bright. Here's my shade. Okay. Allie's getting some Biffs, which stands for bum inflated fun time. No, I don't know what it is. It's just a sitting thing. And I'm going to show you how I keep my stump warm when I'm going outside on a cool day. Step 1, get a wool sock. This is something that my friend Phyllis Jo does also on her leg. So you take a wool sock. Hi, I'm just showing them how to do a warm stump time. Oh, good. And also, what does BIF stand for?
Blue insulated foamy.
Blue insulated foamy. Exactly what you see here. Wow, that's funny. Okay, so you get your wool sock. You put it on your stump, and you see where the heel is? You sneak that around so it's where your elbow is. Check it out. Did you know that?
Cool.
Did you know? And look, it goes all the way up, and that's how I keep my stump warm. And you got this built-in like elbow joint. It works for legs, it works for arms. It's just like so good. So this is an update also of my canoe arm. Did we bring the paddles?
Yes.
Okay, we have the paddles. So this will be my 3rd canoe arm video, I think. I don't even remember, but in the summer, if you didn't catch this, I got a canoe paddle attachment thing. So not an actual arm, but like look, I'm talking with my sock stuff. I got a paddle with canoe attachment on it for my stump by my new prosthetist, who is awesome. I also got a yoga arm. You can check out that video if you want to. Anyway, the last video, I think I was going to take it in for some final adjustments. It's been adjusted, it's ready to go, and now we're going to take it for like a real spinny spin. What is this? This is so comfy and warm. Like, I just want to wear socks on all of my limbs. So far we haven't canoed. So far we've only canoed on lakes and tiny ponds. Today we're going to the river. We're going to the North Saskatchewan River because it runs through my town, my city. And it's the river that brought us together. Did you know that? We're gonna get all snappy here.
Yeah.
Because Allie was born in PA, Saskatchewan. I was born in Edmonton, Alberta. And the North Saskatchewan River connects our 2 towns, our 2 cities. Always connected us. It's the water that literally runs through our veins and our blood. It's the water that we've been drinking since we were babies. Allison went on a 28-day canoe trip from Edmonton to PA many years ago, right at the beginning of our relationship, and I went to PA to pick her up after her 28 days.
Surprise. As a surprise.
As a surprise. And I was wearing a pirate outfit. Don't ask me why. There was a lot of reasons. And when you got out of the canoe, you did not say a word for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I couldn't speak. I thought I was talking, but I had been alone for so long.
You were
The voices
talking in
my
your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was overwhelmingly glorious to see people and
she was so dirty. So dirty. and svelte, and just her hands were so tanned and scummy.
I had an ab, I think.
You had an ab or two. You had scummy all over your face, on your hand. Like, you were just so dirty, but so nature and beautiful, and yeah. So we have a lot of gratitude for this river. So a lot of this canoe trip this morning will be about, you know, giving our thanks to the river, to the water, because it literally gives us life and sustains us, and it's not something that we ever want to take for granted. And another really cool thing about this trip is that I'm doing a partnership with Yellowstone to Yukon Conservation Initiative, which is so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, excuse me? Yes, please. It's so, like, it just makes sense because I'm so much about sustainability and sharing space with, you know, all people, making spaces accessible for all people and all animals. One of the cool things that Waterway does is it works to bring awareness and to protect the watershed areas that feed into all the water that we drink, including the North Saskatchewan River. And, you know, when those areas are protected and kept clean, then all the animals and humans, we do well. And when they're not, we don't. So it's, you know, something important to keep in mind for future generations and keeping our water nice and clean. I don't know how many people don't know that you can actually swim in the river, and you couldn't before, right? Like, it was a lot harder to. You didn't want to because you would get, what would you get, sick? You get poopy sick because it was just too dirty. But then the city really cleaned up their act, like literally, and like worked to improve the water, decrease pollution and all the yucky stuff that goes into the water.
And my dad said he noticed that all the way downstream in Prince Albert.
Yeah,
so it
a
really
province
shows that
over.
it really shows that you can change things if you come together and decide to do so. It's really cool.
Absolutely. Like, one city working together can make a big impact downstream. And so, yeah, just thinking about all the water along this beautiful water ecosystem that we drink all the time. So I'm really thankful that Waterway, you know, pays attention to that and is looking to protect our watersheds, our waterways, and keep my river swimmable, etc. Here's the park. We need to make sure that there's no construction. Oh, look, they made a new road.
People who think they have to.
They want to do it. Whoa, rumble strips, why?
There she is.
Who?
Emily.
Oh, hello, Emily. Hello, Emily. Okay, let's make sure the boat launch is open. How do we make sure that's a thing?
We'll just go look.
Oh, there's the boat launch. Yay, this is where we put the boat.
Oh, nostalgia. This is where I started my trip.
This is where you started your trip?
And you dropped... No, you didn't drop me off. You didn't drop me off.
This is where you started your canoe trip?
Yeah.
Your 28 days?
I only had a couple rough nights. The first one where I had freaky dreams, and the night that I camped way too close to a beaver lodge, and they were slapping their tails all night because they were stressed out. And then I was having dreams of, like, they're gonna take my boat. Well, I thought they would take my paddles because they were wood and they would be like perfect for a lodge. And so I was like, they're gonna take my paddles, they're gonna cut my rope. And I was like kind of pleading with them, like, please, I'm being so quiet, please. Yeah.
And you woke up? Had they taken anything?
No. And they hadn't chewed through my rope from my canoe. It was actually totally fine. All this to say, every other night was bliss, and I highly recommend solo time. It was amazing. Like, I shouldn't start with that story because that was one of the harder nights versus how they were all so
I got my paddle. Let's go. Okay, Allie's gonna bring the car and get the rest of the stuff. I've got my... Pardon? Oh, thank you. I think our boat is nice. So it's cold and I'm so happy. So happy to be here. I'm gonna go down with my paddle. I got my life jacket on. There's our canoe ready for us. Yeah, honk. Yahoo! Ha! Okay. Very good. Good terrain. Okay. Ah! Ugh, we did it. Oh my goodness. Look at this view. Wow. Like, how lucky are we to live in a place with this river? Ready? Yes. Ooh. Nice glide, hey? Woo. I'm gonna take off my sock because my stump's getting warm. Okay. Here we go! Let's turn around! The nice thing about the river is that because how fast does it go? Like 3 kilometers an hour?
Yeah, faster in the spring, but yeah.
Because of the runoff. But you can just sit in your canoe. You don't even have to paddle and you still go somewhere. It's pretty amazing. You know any paddling songs?
Yep. Here it goes. It's the only one I know. Dip, dip, and swing your back, flashing the silver, all the while just like dip, dip, and swing, dip, dip, and swing.
Hard paddling! Hard paddling!
Dip and swing your back.
Whoa! You got some power there. Whoa!
I just wanted to feel it again.
Whoa!
Is
this how hard you paddled on your big trip? Your big solo trip?
Mm-hmm. How many paddles?
No, is this how hard you paddled?
Oh, not usually.
Oh.
And I would tip the boat.
Yeah?
And because a solo paddling, you need to
Steer?
forget.
Ah!
You don't want to
Ah! Ah!
lean the boat.
Ah! She's tipping the boat. Ah! Ah. Do you smell someone making a fire? I smell firewood. Fire. Here's a quiet gull coming in for landing. Quiet gull coming in for landing. Hello, city gulls. City gulls. You're so quiet. You're so quiet today. Hi, happy birds. Hello. You got nice black tips on your wings. You're beautiful gulls. Look at you. Look how happy you are. Oh my gosh, I just put that together. Like, we need and value clean water for our baby's baths every night. And the birds here, you know, like the geese, the ducks, the grebes, the seagulls, everyone, they need clean water for their babies. Oh my God, I almost had a little cry. It's so important to love and protect our water. I'm so happy that you came along with us on this journey. Yay! This was so lovely. Thank you for canoeing with us. Thank you for, I don't know, just being awesome, being your awesome selves. Definitely check out the Yellowstone to Yukon Conservation Initiative online. I'll link the website down below. sign up for their newsletter, get more info. They're just doing good work in the world. And I'm just, really excited about all the great stuff that they're doing and that I get to be a small part of that. And there's more ducks. Duck, 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 duck. Hello, precious little sweet babies. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you subscribe to Stump Kitchen on YouTube. You can also support me on Patreon if you want to. And a huge, big, special shout out to all of my incredible patrons. You're the reason I get to do what I do every day. So thank you so, so much. And we'll see you next time on Stump Kitchen. Bye!
Stump Kitchen, Stump.